gonna be here at the house.
So be skinny by February 8th.
Be skinny, at least in the face. Because that's gonna be our, we do about every 2 years, so, or every year. When is our, wait, when, oh, I deleted that song. I deleted a song. I deleted it from me.
Like, we are washed out.
We washed out?
Yeah.
We washed out?
Alright, that should be good, yeah. How come we don't use the brown ones?
I don't like the way the brown look. I got too much white in my house. I am ready for love. Why are you hard? What song was right here?
From me. Is it the song that you deleted?
Yeah, but I don't. It clearly wasn't needed because I was deleting shit off of my iTunes.
What song was there? Wait, let me see.
I am ready for love. No.
So listen, I heard that song like.
Will you please give me your hand? Wait, you heard that somewhere?
As a child, in my bed crying.
And
like,
you know what song? You know what song I used to listen? Wait, let me get some of this song. You know what song that I used to listen to crying all the time?
Which one?
You gotta be smooth, you gotta be smart, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be smart, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be rough, you gotta stay together. All I know is over today. That was my shit. She got me through so much, Desiree. Desiree,
that was Desiree?
That was Desiree. Desiree got me through so much. So much.
Desiree, yo, when that Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet came out.
Wait, what was it?
Leonardo DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, hold on.
Hot sex.
Oh, no, that just to make you
why were you listening to that as a child?
Because
you should not have been listening to Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on the bow just to get you wet.
I'm older than you,
was
so
about
how
to
do
get
you
something
know the
you would
lyrics?
never regret, but it's gonna be a bomb. This is what I bet. We gotta go on Instagram still. By the way. Hey.
Is it dead?
Well, while we're here, I guess we could just do an intro to our show. How about that? Oh wait, was that the song? Was that the song?
That was the song. That's what's missing.
That's what's missing. What was it?
Ryan Little, I could tell you actually.
That was the song. Now that
Ryan
we're like,
Little. Shit, when did you make that shit?
But you know what? Fuck it. We'll do a whole new one. I got so many.
I think
that ain't that one. It was one I did. That was the one I just did.
Oh yeah, it's on from my iTunes too.
It's the one that. But you know what? We'll just do this one. We'll just do this one. It's okay. Because it was the one from the 70s, right?
Yeah.
The 70s one.
I think that's like a different vibe.
That one.
You are a 1%.
Do you want that one or do you want the new Ryan Little I just got? Shout out Ryan Little. This is where I get all my music from Ryan Little because he's a black producer of beats. And he's black. And his stuff is copyright free.
A black producer of beats that's black.
And his shit is copyright free. You can't.
Alright,
I like this new one. I like you want to do new
Instagram
school?
sideways?
Yeah, we can do sideways. You want to do new school, old school?
We can do new school because we're not old school. Let's
like, do new school.
We're like in that weird era.
Let's do new school. We doing new school. Well, let's start with the show. Hey, welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Kris
and
Karlos. We are black,
gay,
married, and funny as fuck. Hold on to your politically correctness and get your pennies out of a bunch because we're about to make you laugh. You're gonna be uncomfortable, but you're gonna be fucking killing yourself with laughter. So, without ado, let's get it. Let's get it.
Without further ado,
what did I say?
Okay,
what did I say?
You're going live on yours, right?
Yeah, what did I say? What did I do?
Without ado.
Without ado. Without ado. What I do?
Without further ado.
Without ado. You don't have to say further. You just without ado.
Yes, nigga, you need the further.
Without ado.
Further adds on the extra meaning of what it is.
Okay, so what's ado?
Without further ado.
Okay, so what's ado?
Like, await.
Okay, so I'm saying without ado. So we fuck a further without ado.
You know what? That essential oil smells really good.
See, you like to change the subject when I'm right. You like to change the subject when I'm right. Sorry, y'all gonna have to change. Y'all gonna have to here put it on the text. But like, sorry, you have to change it sideways because this is what we just rolling with today. We rolling with that today. If you want to watch, let's just have to turn your phone sideways and enjoy it.
What is it called? Landscape.
Landscape, horizontal, bitch, oriental, whatever you want to say. That's. Did I just say oriental?
Yeah.
And this is why we have no sponsors.
That's fine. Here's those Orients.
Feedback.
Oh, feedback. Nice.
Thank you.
Put it over here.
Yep.
You know those Orients.
Oh my goodness. Well, do you have any updates? I have an update. My book is fucking coming out any motherfucking day. Listen, I got the book cover today. And the book itself, that shit is so cute. It's cute with a super C-U-T-E. Cute, super cute. It's cute. That shit is so cute. It looks great. There's a couple things that Kris and I saw. I have to go tomorrow and look over it the real way. And
make a phone call.
Makes a couple phone calls to the publisher. But you know what? I'm glad I spent that $2,300 because that was well worth it. They didn't do much. Well, they did a lot without doing much.
That's my thing too, because we could have done the same thing for $500.
We could have, but it wouldn't
have looked that good.
Nah, and I didn't want to do it myself.
Right. Ooh, and that ooh.
You just go on your phone.
How I'ma read?
You read from the computer. Ooh. That shit said, and I. All
right, I'll go live on Kris and Karlos.
No, just go from my account because ain't nobody goes on Kris and Karlos, and that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame because y'all really should be going into Kris and Karlos. Y'all really should.
I can't help.
Just charge it. Keep charging it. Your phone ain't that dead. Why you keep acting like your phone on the brink of death?
Because I'll let that battery last a long time. That's one of them used phones.
Well, I'm gonna go get myself a new phone here in a minute. As soon as I do this little
whoop-de-doo.
Hey, I'm gonna sell some yachts next week, guys.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm selling 55-foot yachts.
Put your glass back, and you should get a commission for that.
I should. I ain't selling nothing. I'm just greeting people and being like, "Welcome to the yacht."
I brought them to the table,
bitch. But you know why? I'm not gonna do some self promotion
because
yeah, wait, you're looking for a yacht.
Do you like foster children?
Do you like what? I'm trying to get us a family. I'm trying to get us a family next week because I'm supposed to be working with these people.
We need a boat for the summer.
Listen, I'm working with this yacht. It's about a $6 million yacht.
Fine.
And I'm trying to sell two. Well, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just greeting the people. They went through my modeling agency, so they hired models to greet people. They went through my agency to hire greeters. Like all I'm doing all week is, "Hello, how are ya? Give us one moment. The realtor. Give us one moment. The realtor right now is on deck with some potential offers, but he'll be right ready with you guys to show you the boat. But while we're here, want to hear some comedy? How many white people can we fit on a boat? Please. Fired.
Sir, excuse me.
What do you call an elevator full of white people on a yacht?
This yacht that I'm at.
A box of crackers.
What do you call a boat full of white people in Alaska?
I don't know, fish.
The Titanic.
Woo! Woo! That went dark real quick. Oh,
Were they in Alaska? Whatever they hit the iceberg at, that's what you call them.
I don't think that was Alaska. I think they were coming from England.
Okay, they dead now. So mine is Rose.
Pause. What is my Instagram? Like, these are things you never have to log into every day.
You don't lock yourself out.
Ha! Ha ha! I only use about 4 or 5 in the last 10 years.
That's the problem.
Hey, but if you only use those, you never forget. Even if you forget, but like, I only use
Like,
these.
you have no idea how much I've been trying to figure out why my house smells like a white woman. And I figured it out, and I just
You haven't seen this blowing steam?
I've seen it, but that shit is delicious. It's
Hobby
like,
Lobby. Hobby
I
Lobby.
see why Aura likes white women.
Mm-hmm.
That white women
It
smell
smells like
good.
security
Yes,
and safety and good
yes.
credit. Great credit, actually.
An uplift.
An uplift.
And don't let her be fat.
We've spent about 8 minutes doing some bullshit.
Also, we're
Welcome to the show, guys. Make sure that you're leaving a 5-star review. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5-star review on Instagram, iTunes, anywhere that you're possibly seeing the show. Where? Why are you laughing?
If y'all watching this live on Instagram, I apologize.
If you're watching this live on YouTube, I apologize too.
Yeah.
But I'm ready now. That's too close to my. That has to go over there. It's too close to my wires. I'm getting feedback. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, if you watch this on YouTube, I don't edit the shit at all. I edit it on the podcast.
Is right here good?
That's great. Thank you. Great lighting. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
But like I was saying, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, all you people, please go leave a 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review on, especially podcast, Apple Podcasts. But you can follow us on Spotify, follow us on SoundCloud, or leave a review or follow us on Instagram. Either one. We just like to get the shit out and share with your family, you know. So
You're really cute from this angle.
thank you. That's my good side. I've been lifting. That's my good side, because on this eyebrow I'm missing some. Is that my which eyebrow I'm missing? I'm missing some hair. Because one night I came home drunk and I fell on my bed. Boom! Hit myself in the eyebrow. Thought my career was over. That's the twice. That's 2 times that I thought my career was over, and I like had to get my face like sewn together. But career never over. Always come through.
That's the power of insurance.
That's the power of insurance. So let's move on into the current events.
Oh, you have my shit.
This is Current Events. If you missed it, we'll cover it. Thanks, Susanna.
You're right back at you, Woo.
And we have Rebecca with the weather.
Thanks, Mark. More at 11.
More at 11, Bob.
Can't trust a bitch named Pat.
How many people y'all got working at this fucking weather place?
Honestly, I don't know. This see, Pat was okay.
How many people y'all got working
From
at the weather house?
episode 1,
Is that called the weather? The weather house. That's some southern shit. That is some southern. The weather house.
And you were only in the South for 5 years.
Literally for 5 years, but I picked up a whole.
That
like,
shows you
alter
how
ego.
powerful it is.
The South is powerful. Anything can be a house. The dope house, the weather house,
Have you ever
the
said
chicken
yes?
house.
Have you ever said yes to 2 S's?
Yes.
I was told that I could not read because I didn't spell yes to 2 S's in Eastman, Georgia.
Wait, yes, it only has 1 S.
Exactly, that's when I knew it was time to go. Little did you know.
Bitch, yes! That's yes! That's when a white person is really excited. Are you ready to go, Bob? Yes!
All white people.
I love white people.
I do too.
They're so comical.
they is different.
Little did you know, Jocelyn Collins. Little did you know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So thank you guys for joining another episode. So let's do with the current events. So we have Instagram telling y'all for these Photoshops.
Have you seen the new Instagram?
And it says Photoshop.
It says Photoshop, or it says altered image.
But you never saw Carlos's account? None of that. I don't use Photoshop.
Right.
I don't use makeup in my photos.
Okay.
Everything that I post,
Right.
yes, we take that shit with some expensive
Yes.
ass cameras. But we don't retouch. We might.
Retouch.
Well, I can't say that. the last photograph from my book with the burgundy suit, he took out my scars because it was going in my book. So he photoshopped that photo for that photo shoot.
What Carlos is trying to say is, no matter what you say about him, his skin is still
clear. I get my scars taken off of my face when I'm doing for the photograph for my book, for my author photo.
Right.
Which I'm going to talk to y'all about that in the Hustle and Go, because we haven't had a Hustle and Go in months.
Wow, Hustle and Go, bringing it back,
because we hustling and we going. So that's the only time I use Photoshop, but usually on Instagram, I don't do that. So I do appreciate that Instagram is doing that, because we need to realize, I do this.
Shit's filtered.
Shit is filtered. Shit is fake. I do entertainment for a living. Everything you ever see given to you is fake. Trust and believe, sis.
I use the best angles.
Anything,
the best filters.
Anything, any commercial, any YouTube video that's of any quality. Usually people over 1 million followers or subscribers have a better, it's filtered. Cut. Buzz, I just did my first BuzzFeed video.
Boom.
Filtered.
Boom.
Filtered. My house don't look that good, bitch. We had to
3 hours.
Bitch.
25,000 views.
Yes, 3 hours and 25,000 views. And then people
cut the mic off, dead ass.
Dead ass.
Troy.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get there.
In a month?
In a month, you got 25,000 views in the Bible.
Listen.
Cut the mic back on, dead ass.
Cut the mic back on, dead ass. So I'm gonna start.
Right.
I'm gonna start my management.
Right.
I want to be a manager. I think that's where my heart's leading me, but I need more experience. And I want to be a manager because I want to show people you can make it. Bitch,
you know what?
Bitch, you can make it. What do you want to do? You want to write a book? I'm trying to be, Miss Skittles on Instagram? Miss Skittles, she's B. Simone?
Yeah.
All them bitches?
Yeah.
She's their manager.
Yes.
She's the mind behind it.
I
don't follow the Instagram influencers. I follow their managers. Don't follow the influencers, follow their managers. That's who's giving you the real shit. That's who's giving you the real tips. Are the managers. It's not the people who have 5 million, 6 million. It's their manager who got 200,000 subscribers or followers, and they're giving you real tips. That bitch told me. She said, if you coming out with a book, you need. And then my person who I use for my editing, she also told me this. She goes, why don't you? She's like, the next thing for people, influencers who are writing books, they're doing book groups that are private. They're charging people $10 to be in their book group. And I was just like, and she's like. I was like, what do I have to pay for a book group? She's like, nothing. You just make a private Instagram account and you charge $10 to people on your website.
Like them private stuff. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans or those weight loss groups.
Yes.
Bitch, we have a book group coming up for $10 up for forever, and you get unlimited access to my thoughts, my everything, and it's private. So there's gonna be shit shared. We're gonna cry. We're gonna do live Insta feeds every Sunday.
So listen. You don't follow Kim Kardashian. You follow Kris Jenner.
Nope, you don't follow her. I follow Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. I follow Kim Kardashian's publicist. I follow Kim Kardashian's hairstylist. I'm the one for following hairstylists and makeup artists because those are the people who are the closest, but they're the most unseen. I was a makeup artist.
I get you.
And they're there, bitch. I'm on your face.
Tokyo Styles.
Yes, Tokyo Styles.
His hair.
I think his name is Alex Lizzo's hairstylist. His name is Alex. I follow him.
Lizzo
because you know what, Christopher? I can't get to Lizzo. But you know who I can possibly become friends with?
Who?
Her hairstylist.
Come on.
I tell y'all niggas. I tell you this. I've done. I literally have a whole group of friends in LA that I didn't know.
But Lizzo,
that I made
I don't know
Instagram
why.
connection.
Lizzo reminds me of Pat.
Pat who?
You know Pat from Raising Dion?
Oh.
Lizzo's like the Antichrist. I don't know what it is.
Oh, did you just? No, we're not going to do her like that.
We are because I don't know what it is, but white people love her. Black people like her, but they're like, I'm going to pull back a little bit.
I've been seeing some body shaming.
It's not even body shaming because niggas fuck fat bitches all the time. Something about Lizzo ain't right. I don't know. But I still dance to her shit. I still get down to her shit.
And I thought that I'm out here getting
loose.
Gotta blame it on
the juice.
Gotta blame it on my.
Alright. The next topic on the current events.
What's the next topic, babe?
Supreme Court says Flint residents can motherfucking sue because my motherfucking water has been contaminated since at least 2014. I haven't had
So, actually,
I
let's
haven't
calm
had
down.
a sip
Let's
of
calm
water
down.
since
Kris,
2014.
Kris, calm down.
Calm down. Okay.
Your water hasn't done anything. I actually have lead in my system from drinking lead water as a child.
You know what?
So,
sorry to that man and his wife.
That's you. Sorry to that man and his husband. That's you. That shit's real. Like, I want to know. I'm gonna go back home and see if I can. Like, is it current residents? Or can we go back? Like, how many years are we going back here? Because we finna go back, and I need some money. And I need some money because you know what? I feel like I got some lead. Like,
Did you listen to the last episode? Uber call. If you're
wait, who got whooping cough the last episode?
Okay, it was episode like 79.
Was that drunk hiccups or was it whooping cough?
Yeah, drunk hiccups.
That was definitely.
I'm so sorry.
That was drunk hiccups, not whooping cough. Nobody has whooping cough.
Okay, so I was under the influence of a hiccup, and I may have gone and said your child may be in danger. I am sorry.
You did do that.
That's not what I meant.
That's why we don't got sponsors, but you know what? We making it still. Episode what? 81? 81? China's out here getting the road infected. Did you see that on the news today? What did they say that nothing was?
Coronavirus.
The corona, because I was like, that was a cute name. I was like, corona? Corona?
The beer?
They said no, the coronavirus is deadly.
No, Carlos, listen. I saw an Asian get on the bus with a full mask.
Yes, they're not playing.
Like,
they know. They know.
You know what?
They know.
You know what?
They're secret cells. They know.
My stop can't come soon enough.
Listen, I almost thought about picking you up from work today because I was just like, there's just like, we got the coronavirus out here.
We got
shootings. We got too much going on in Seattle right now in the Pacific Northwest for me to have my husband on this bus.
And you know what? We left the niggas to avoid all of this.
We did. How did we end up in more demographic poverty than when we were with the niggas? We were good with it. We were upper class.
We paid $2,000 a month for rent. We should not have to deal with you motherfucking crackheads on the outside of our door.
Because we pay low for rent, according to the people.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
We'll get to that.
Okay, you don't pay enough for rent.
Legally Blind Alberto makeup artist creates mink lashes. How?
That's what I said. But it was on the Shade Room. It's on
so I got a couple questions. How does they know they're
we don't ask questions because
how do you
and this is why we don't have sponsors.
Because I would sell you some shit. I would sell you some shit that is not supposed to go in your eyes, some feathers, and be like, it's mink.
I'm legally blind and I'm a makeup artist.
Wait, what is it? I'm legally blind, P.O.P. Hold it down.
Okay, but seriously, how are you doing wingtips legally blind?
Hey, listen.
How are you doing lashes? How are you an esthetician?
How are we gay men making it in America and black? You know what? If there's a will, there's a way.
Listen, you can suck dick with your eyes wide open and closed, but you can still comprehend what's going on in front of you.
You say you can suck dick?
Yes. Oh, wow. But when you are legally blind,
suck dick.
You can't comprehend what's going on in the real world.
Are we still washed out? I feel like we're still washed out.
You don't see what's going on. You can't even see. You're legally blind. You can't see shit. So how the fuck do you know you're making the right mink lashes? How the fuck do you know that you are actually doing makeup?
I don't know. And if you don't know yourself,
booking you?
Yeah, that looks better. I felt a little washed out before. No,
who books a blind makeup artist? A bitch that's Christian because she has a
you know what? We're gonna move on into
no, because a bitch. I got a motherfucking question. Your makeup artist is blind, and you wonder why your marriage shouldn't work out because you walk there looking like motherfucking Ronald McDonald. And we're on to the next session called the Caucasity. That bothers me. A blind makeup artist.
You are a cesspalist.
What the fuck?
Wait. Accessibilist.
Who?
Is that the word?
I never heard that word before. Spell it.
Assess
I
bliss.
didn't know.
Oh, okay. So, okay. What?
Okay,
Okay.
spell it.
You know what? I'm
Two
not.
B's of. Okay.
You're ignorant.
Two.
I'm gonna go on Google. Racist.
Ooh, what you got?
Forbes. You're an albanist. Albinism. You're an ableist. Ableist. That's what you are.
Okay.
An ableism. You're an ableist. Ableist is a discrimination and social prejudice against people with disabilities or who are invisibly disabled. You're an
Okay.
ableist, bitch.
And I'm saying
Ableism. Hey, I knew there was an ism on it. You're an ableism. Ableist.
But I'm an essential. Okay.
I knew there was a word. I knew there were. When I see isms, I know isms.
And I knew that bitch up was blind.
Hey, calm down.
And doing makeup. Should have been like, calm down. Because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. But also, she must get blind clients who also can't see what the fuck she's doing. So they don't give a fuck what the fuck they look like.
Or maybe
going
she's
on
blind
there.
and she can do a bomb ass makeup. And she's
So how does she know what blue and yellow make?
We've had a chef who was vegan who made us food. That's neat.
That because the chef.
We've
a
gone
chef can
to
still
a diner.
cook.
You know what? Fuck it.
How does
Anything. Go Cassidy, pow, 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 pow. You fucked up my song.
Pow.
We're going to the car Cassidy because I'm not going to even bother with you that today. I'm not even going to bother.
Because how she know
Chris,
what blue and yellow make?
This is what I would do in second grade.
Okay.
Talk to the hand because my face don't want to hear it.
And your eyes ain't there. So how you know I'm even right there? You know what? I'm done.
You see it? According to CBS News 6, in the Carcassity, man charged with assault arrested 1 hour later.
Because I still had to be that bitch ass. Ooh. Yeah, ooh.
In Rensselaer, I say that, Rensselaer, New York. Police of city of Rensselaer have arrested have arrested a Cohoes man accused of assaulting a woman while she was holding a baby and arrested again an hour later.
Right.
Police say 43-year-old Gerald Batcher III was arrested accused of grabbing the victim by the neck and choking a woman while she held their 5-month-old baby back on Saturday evening around 11:30 p.m.
A baby.
He was arrested once he returned to his residence before leaving the police department. Batcher was arraigned and charged with endangering the welfare of a child, criminal obstruction, and breathing. Wait. Criminal obstruction. Criminal obstruction of breathing and assault. So he choked.
Wait.
He did 1-800-CHOKE that hoe.
1-800-CHOKE that hoe. You know.
1-800-CHOKE that hoe.
You know what? Sometimes it can be 2 counts, 1 for each hand.
Oh wait,
Left
what did
and
Yelly
right.
say? What did Yelly say?
Joe is in the kitchen and comes out and says, "That sounds like Kaylee's neighbors."
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Oh, he was arraigned again. Wait, 1 hour later, he was arrested and returned to the residence. So this is when he said, I'm in the ghetto.
Right. And he put a hand on the left side, hand on the right side, put it together. That's 2 charges.
2 charges of assault.
I've seen it.
I've seen it more than once, more than twice. I've seen these are charges. All right, you got to the next.
Remember that little bitch that got the baby with the club feet?
Ooh, with the club feet.
TSA issues.
Not the club feet. Not the club feet.
You know what? And you know, I pray to God. You know what? I
Chris.
was almost a crack baby.
Calm down. I'm pretty sure you were a crack baby.
You know,
I'm gonna go ahead with the story.
Okay, so my mom was on crack.
We don't gotta go down that road. Let's just go with the story.
She was arrested on April 9th.
And you was born.
I was born on April 10th.
In jail, and she got crack. What was she arrested for? For crack.
Because you can't remember. Whoa. All right.
Crack.
I also am not a crack baby.
If you have to say you're not a crack baby, more than likely
Shut the
you
fuck
are-
up. Shut the fuck up, okay?
More than likely you are a crack baby.
Calm down.
If you I never preference. Hey, I'm not a crack baby. I never have to preference that. So if you have the preference, hey, I might be a crack. You probably are. Nothing against crack babies.
Yes, fuck, there's a lot against
We
crack
love
babies.
crack babies.
Like
As long as
who?
they don't have short arms. Like we.
Who got short arms?
Hey, I had this person in school, but he
person.
He wasn't a crack baby. He was a fika baby.
What the fuck is a pika baby?
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Fetal?
We call him a fetal baby. Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Well, you know what? That's because their parents didn't give a fuck about them. Crack disease is a little bit natural.
What's worse, a crack baby or a meth baby? Don't matter. They both getting taken away.
Exactly. Because do meth babies really exist?
Yes, they do. Do you see the epidemic we have in Washington? I'm about to start doing talks in the libraries about how the methamphetamine epidemic is going to do the same thing that it did to Seattle.
Please don't
Christopher, no, it's going to do the same thing. Because
So,
once you're
the meth heads are the zombies of this era.
Detroit was what's the heart of the Motor City. Like, we are the heart of the country. Right now, Seattle is the heart of tech.
We like
It
the
will
left artery.
It will erode your city. It will.
Meth?
It'll meth.
Okay.
It'll start creeping into your tech. It'll start
I
creeping
think
into
that you watch too much of Raising Dion.
No,
to say that it's gonna start.
We'll get into what
eroding.
we're watching when we get there. You want to read your story, though, sir?
Okay, according to Yahoo News, the Federal Transportation Security Administration has apologized to a Native American woman named Pocahontas, who said an Asian
her name. That was not her name.
Let my bitches live. Pocahontas, who said an agent at the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport pulled her braids and said, "Giddy up, bitch," when she took a flight from there this week. The agent said she needed to pat down my braids, tweeted Tara Huska, an indigenous rights advocate.
bullshit on this story. I'm calling bullshit.
Can you not interrupt my story?
I'm calling bullshit on this story.
And can you pour me one of those too?
Just to share one.
And not interrupt my story, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Huska, who is Ojibwe, added, when I informed the middle-aged bitch.
Wait, what was her name? Uluvukusha Afekwa?
No, Huska, who is Ujub.
Ulevugusha Afekwa Shiswa?
OGs has a fire. Added, when I informed the middle-aged blonde woman who had casually used her authority to dehumanize and disrespect me, she said, "Well, it's just for fun. I'm sorry. Your hair
Her
is
name is Hauska.
lovely."
Her name is
nigga."
Hauska, who is Ojibwe.
Exactly.
Hauska, who's Ojibwe, added,
What?
when informed by the middle-aged blonde woman who had casually asked her
Don't be like a real
authority
person.
and dehumanized her and disrespected me, she said, "Well, it's just for fun. I'm sorry. Your hair is lovely. This is not an apology, and it is not okay."
But,
according
bitch,
to the Washington Post, women of color have long experienced problems at the TSA checkpoint because of natural braided and twisted hair that prompts, quote, flags and security devices spurring more invasive screenings. I have
you know
to
what?
say,
And I
that's
have
very
to pause-
true.
no,
Because
but
when I had my
it
long
is
hair,
very
they
true.
always tried to be like,
But
what's
also-
under that, bitch? Nothing, bitch.
But also remember that time when I was with TSA with a lighter and a whole letter opener?
You did get
Boom.
through TSA with a letter,
Boom.
a knife. It wasn't.
Boom.
It was a knife. That
Boom.
was a small knife.
Point proven.
That was a small knife and a lighter.
Point proven.
And we got to Vegas and I was like, how did you get here with this? Because we
I'm a
unpacked our
motherfucking
bags
nigga.
and there was a lighter and this was a carry-on. This wasn't this was a
The
carry-on.
bitch empty out my
and I was
bag.
like, how did you get here with a knife and a lighter? I don't think that they were looking. I don't think that
I'm a
they were
motherfucking
looking.
nigga.
You should have been stopped. You should have been stopped. So they just stopping niggas at the TSA per usual. Per usual. No biggie there. Let's go to the last
You know
one.
what? Sorry to that woman. You know what? She's the first people here.
According to Fox 13, Tampa Bay, police say drunk woman passes out next to baby in stroller.
Okay.
In Clearwater, Florida. Been there.
Was she
Police
homo?
arrested Stephanie Saladino. Her name is Saladino. Her name is Stephanie Saladino. She's Italian. After she was found unconscious on Clearwater sidewalk Saturday afternoon with an 11-year-old baby in the stroller. According to the Clearwater Police Department, the baby was asleep and there was alcohol in Saladino's belongings. Both Saladino and the baby were taken to the hospital. The nurses said that Saladino's blood alcohol was 0.338.
You going to jail. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's the legal alcohol limit?
0.08. She was almost She was over 4 times the limit. Baby, I'm sorry.
You're going
to jail.
You're going to jail.
But what does your baby look like?
Your baby is going to foster care.
But what if he cute? Come to my house, 2928 Sycamore Street.
Here's the thing, babes. I'm gonna be selfish. When we have children, we're gonna pay for our own child. Like I'm not gonna have some of these broken children. I was a broken child. I know there's a lot of you out there.
Do you want to use my genes and get
no, your genes are they're liars and they're bald. I don't.
You know what? Entry to that session, I want to the restaurant.
Wow. Both Saladino and the baby were taken to the hospital, and the nurses said Saladino's. Okay, I already read that. Investigators said that Saladino's told them that she drank wine before taking the baby on a walk. You didn't drink wine, sis. You didn't drink wine 4 times. You didn't drink wine. You had some Grey Goose. Is what you had, sis. Like you didn't have wine before you took that baby on a walk in the sun. Like you had Grey Goose. That's why you were 4 times the legal limit. Well, let's move on, and we're gonna skip the Section 8 debate. Or you want me? I'll sing the song by myself, and we'll wait for Chris. So I'll just sing the song for you guys. You guys ready? Let's get to the Section 8 debate. My children's pay, bitch, don't be mad cause you can pay that market rate. Pay that shit. Tony Tiger on my shit, I feel so great. Show it. You got your name up on that list, you gotta wait. Boom, bow. These bitches mad cause they live in Section 8.
My children pay.
Bitch, don't be mad cause I can pay that market rate.
Pay that shit.
Tony Tiger on my shit, I feel so great.
Show do.
You got your name up on that list, you gotta wait. Boom, bow,
Guess what, bitches? I got 2 more days in a Section 8.
I got 5 on
and it's
it.
Fuck all y'all, cause
Friday, Saturday, yeah, I guess you do.
I'm on a corporate. I can't.
You on a corporate? My baby got a corporate job with the city, and it's with a nonprofit with the city, so he gets city money and he get nonprofit money. So we paying off student loans over here. Good, congratulations, baby.
Because I can't do this.
Congratulations on your job, first of all. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
But I beat out white women. You know, that's what makes it fucking better.
He beat out white women. Because they're like, we need a gay and a black because they're double whammy. But you know what? They always love hiring you because you're gay and black, but they don't realize the first misstep.
When you got me fucked up, Susan.
I'm gay and black. I'm going to HR.
I'm telling on you.
We're sewing.
So I start my corporate job, like my official, like.
Now you're gonna have like your own cubicle.
Like,
this is different. This is a first for you. You're not gonna be actually on the property. This is a first. How do you feel? Are you excited? Are you nervous? You're gonna be dealing with like cubicle warriors, like people who are like stuck up because they feel like you all make a lot of money, but they actually haven't worked on the property. You know those white women that never worked on site.
So imagine listening to your beats all day. I think that
sounds like my life. I mean, I do that anyways.
Peaceful. I read through the job description again today to make sure that
it was what you want.
Yeah.
You get your own cubicle. You get your own office.
Nigga, my office is in a new building downtown.
A new building. Downtown. I get to visit you downtown. Wait, in Capel?
Yes.
Downtown? Okay,
yes.
nice.
Come visit me.
Out of the ghetto because I refuse to get out of my car. I refuse to get out of my car right now.
You in.
I refuse. You have a badge?
Okay.
Wait, you buzz me in?
I meet with a bitch on my first day.
Okay.
Because
my baby got a badge now with his face on it, bitch.
I tried to to help you niggas in Section 8.
He tried, but you know what? We gotta go.
We
gotta blast, like Jimmy Neutron would say.
This
gotta
ain't
blast.
for me.
This ain't, you know what?
This isn't for me.
After yesterday and seeing the people that got shot down by your job and
I
8
just
people were
almost had
shot,
a taste
1
of
person
it,
died, I was
Charles.
like, no. But you know what? We didn't even know that happened because I had an anxiety day yesterday. I was like, Paige, can you please come home? And he's like, yeah, they're having this stupid ass thing at work anyways that I don't really have to go to. So I'll just come home. You would have been at that bus stop.
Yeah.
If you weren't at home.
Literally at that
time, at that spot. That's his bus stop. And when they said that, I heard someone was like, because Joni knew that was your bus stop, and she sent me a text message, and then she's like, hey, was Chris okay on his way to work? I was like, Chris has been home since 1. We haven't, but I hadn't watched the news because we've been watching Netflix all day. So we hadn't been, and we hadn't looked at our phones. And I looked, I was like, damn, there was a mass shooting at your bus stop.
And then residents
mass shooting at your bus stop.
Residents from the building that I'm at now were like, they were right there when it all started to
I'm
happen.
sure they were because the person who shot was their neighbor. Like, I'm sure they were.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Marquise Tolbert before.
I've seen that nigga too down where you live. That nigga who shot up them people. Did they get him? They got him.
He kind of cute, so somebody probably
They got him
though.
No, he's on the loose?
They got him, but they said there may have been multiple shooters. You remember the last time he got shot?
All I know is that I had some good friends who texted me who know, like, it's kind of weird that you know where my husband gets on and off the bus, but great that you do. Because she was like, I saw something on the news and your husband's bus stop was there.
I talked to them.
And I was like, that was my husband's bus stop. No, he was not at work because it was at 5:30. That's when you get off. Like you were supposed to be waiting you could have been one of those 8 people. But I was like, come home. And you know what? I'm going to forever believe in my gut because I was just like, I just needed my husband yesterday. I was just like, come home. Just come home. We'll just chill all day. We just chill. And we all like, just listen because you could have been there.
I could have been dead.
Unless somebody, not dead, Chris, because I will let you know. If this city kills my husband, I kill the city.
You getting paid.
Period. No, getting paid. I don't give a fuck about money.
Just sit back and just do like
period.
Don't period. Just sit back and get paid.
Period. Newt. Period.
Newt.
I said newt. All right. So what do we got next?
Yes, Yelly Belly, lunch date pretty soon.
So Section 8 debate. That was a Section 8 debate.
That was it.
So let's move on. We don't have nothing. Nobody got us fucked up. And then let's move on to what we are watching.
I don't know. I want to do Surviving Dion.
No, we're gonna do that next week because we gotta finish it.
Okay.
So we're watching this week because we binged that shit. Was The Circle.
Also
on Netflix.
AKA
that shit
1,000-to-1.
If they need, do they need,
No.
That was 1,000-to-1.
No.
That was 1,000-to-1.
That was 1,000-to-1.
But that was 1,000-to-1 living with each other. Like, bitch, I don't like you. You shouldn't have had your baby.
Boom. Boom. Because you know what, bitch? I want to cut down.
That was 1,000-to-1. That was 1,000-to-1 on a larger scale. Because they were living in. If you guys haven't seen The Circle, it's on Netflix. It's really dope. What it is, they have about what was it? 8 contestants live in an apartment building. 13 contestants. They live in an apartment building, but they never see each other and they can never leave their apartments.
Bitch,
but they only communicate via like text on this app called The Circle. So they never actually see each other. They can post like a couple pictures and stuff, but they never really see each other in person. It's really interesting. How did you like it?
I didn't. Because I was there in real life.
I decided not to do that shoot.
You literally, the last thing you said no. I was there in real life, and I understood what everybody was thinking.
Behind the scenes, like, if you guys know the 1,000-to-1 video, they wanted me on it, and literally we were walking, and I was like, something in my soul was like, no, let Chris do this.
Maybe.
Because if it was both of us, Chris, I would have destroyed my brand. My brand is barely like
we would have $1,000.
But we would have had $1,000, yes, but I would have had no brand. But like Shakira. Maybe she got no brand after that. Like it destroyed her brand. It destroyed your brand. Like you can't do a YouTube after that.
No, I can't.
It destroyed your brand. Like it follows you even after life. And there are people like, I love Carlos, but I hate his husband. Like, it destroyed your brand. And I've done a couple videos like Guess Who's Muslim.
Yeah.
I've done like, it was like, it took a chip. Like, I don't like him because of this video.
Yeah.
But overall,
it literally,
my brand still survived. Your brand was like gone. Like there's.
You took me out, cut.
With one video,
one video took me out.
And that's why we're not with BuzzFeed. Cheers.
Cheers. But it made me seem like I'm an asshole and I'm not.
Let's get to what we're watching. What's the circle?
The circle is you meet a bitch online and then you decide if you deserve $100,000 or if she does.
I don't know if your mic has been on.
Yeah, it's been on.
No, it hasn't. Your mic hasn't been on this entire time. You drunk bastard. So, if you guys heard Kris, I'm not going to redo this. I'm not going to redo the podcast.
I've talked loud, though.
He talked loud enough, so it's going to sound hollow from my mic.
I'm sorry.
He didn't turn his mic on.
I'm really sorry.
Kris didn't turn his mic on. Because I was listening, I was just like, because I hear you, and I'm like, this nigga's just talking loud. Like, I can hear you from my mic, but it sounds distant. I'm going to pause. I'm going to just hear what you sound like. You know what song that I used to listen to crying all the time? You gotta be just rolling with today. We rolling. It works. It works, but it's not perfect.
I apologize to all my followers out there.
So the people on podcast, it's gonna work. I'm gonna be able to use the audio, but you're gonna have a hard time listening to it because I'm very loud. He's very soft, but you know what? It's it's the original podcast.
I apologize. I love you, bitches.
I was just like, you are so
You
soft.
already know. I don't say much, but when I say something, it matters.
Exactly. So you really didn't say much because I was talking a lot anyway. So.
You were.
Well, damn, that was a little shade. You shady hoe. That's why you're bald and your mom was a orangutan. Like,
God damn. You know what, bitch? You know what? I know.
Don't come after me. Don't come after me. Okay, so we got what we're watching. Let's move on into the word of the week. 1, 2, 3. It's the word of the week. The word of the week. Yeah, but you know what? It actually worked out that you didn't have your mic on because you've been screaming this whole episode. So it's probably normal. This week on the word of the week.
They did not drop them motherfucking weights again because I went and talked to them.
That wasn't the word of the week.
Next to me are afraid
That
to
wasn't
do.
the word of the week.
Okay, what is it?
Control your alcohol. This week on the word of the week, you should always bed your authentic... What? Be.
Ooh.
Ooh. Because, listen, Kris does the show on the show notes, and it literally says you should always bed your authentic self. And I'm like, yes. Yes, you should.
Because you know what?
Yes, you should.
That pussy gonna feel good as fuck.
You should always bed your authentic... Bitch, when you go to bed, bitch, throw your authentic self back. Just throw it back. Be all of you. But I don't think that's what he meant to say. I think he meant to say you should always be your authentic self. Not bad. Not bust down, Tatiana. Like, you just busted down. So for this week on another week, you should always be your authentic self. This is hard for me because I'm so
You're
raw.
an actor.
I'm an actor, so being my authentic self, I literally get hired to not be myself.
Yeah.
When you realize that as an actor, when you realize that you're a piece of meat that is to be bought and sold,
come on,
and you're clay. That is meant to be molded into whatever form your producer wants you to be.
What I need right now.
That's when you'll be Denzel. I'm not there yet. I'm like, oh, I'm still a gay man. They're like, oh no, there's so much more. Dig into yourself. I was crying the last week because I had that dramatic. You remember I had that dramatic. I ended up not even going to the fucking audition, but I knew I had an audition that I didn't go because they weren't paying enough because a nigga got standards.
Then you made it seem like that it was me that told you not to go.
No,
it was always you that didn't want to go.
No, I wanted to go, but for what they were expecting,
I gave you extra evidence to not go.
I was here crying.
And it's okay to not go to every audition. I don't go to every interview.
Yeah, I don't go to every. I look, and I say,
if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Not for me.
I've had interviews for people, and I'm like, you know what? You're not paying me enough.
That's just like what it was. I was just like, for what you want me to cry and get all desperate and shit for a couple $100? No,
a couple
$200. No, we're thinking a couple of thousand.
2, 4,
bitch. A tier. Every tier you see,
yeah.
Just think of 1,000.
Come on, because this nigga don't cry.
I don't cry. I'm a hard-born nigga from Detroit that will whoop your ass. I don't cry. When I cry, it's out of frustration that I can't whoop your ass.
And you don't want that.
You do.
You don't want that.
I'm just crying. I'm like, I'm on probation. But you do not want, like, they weren't paying enough. So I didn't do that one. But you should always be your authentic self, because I was my authentic self during that whole audition interview. I'm always authentic on everything I do. Like, whether it be my book, whether it be my podcast, whether it be whatever, I'd rather have 5,000 people who support me than 100,000 people who would just look at me.
Come on.
Because a lot of people
support will get you places.
Support will get you places, and likes and clout will get you
nowhere.
Lightheaded, literally. Because every time I have an event, I'm sold out. Every time I do a live podcast, we're sold out. Every time I release a book, we make our goal. Mm-hmm. And I love you guys for that. But we're a small army.
Yeah.
We are a small bit of people who are really dedicated to me and dedicated to my story. But they also fucking appreciate what I put out. I put out funny content.
Come on.
I put out free content. A lot of my content's free.
Serious content.
Serious content, educational. So many white people.
Yes.
My friend Heather on Instagram. Shout out to you, Heather, on Instagram.
You mean Heather with the?
No, Heather's different Heather. I haven't even met her.
Oh.
She's a teacher here in Seattle district area, and she tells me so many times, like, thank you for educating me on this. Thank you for enlightening me so I can tell my students, her white ass students, how to be woke. So we're teaching white ass students how to be woke just by influencing their teacher. And you don't know you can do these things until you actually start to do them. So when I go to the Lord of the Week, you should always be your authentic self. Yes, I say nigga. Yes, I'm ratchet. Yes, I'm in it. I am anything that I'm Karlos. But I am also so much more than that. I'm an author. I'm intelligent. I'm articulate. I can speak in front of 1,000 people in City Hall and tell y'all about foster care and enlighten you guys. So be your authentic self. I'm not worried about somebody replacing Carlos Dillard, because you know what? There will never be another Carlos Dillard.
Correct.
There will never be. That's why I don't care about cut.com. There will never be another me.
And if there is another you, please warn me.
Y'all can go, especially in Seattle, y'all can go get any black gay you want. They will never be Carlos Dillard. Because Carlos Dillard keeps it 100%. No matter how it is, no matter how you feel, no matter what the repercussions is.
And this is my nigga. I already know where he's coming from. We keep it down for 100.
Gang.
Don't
say that, because white folks be like, he said gang.
But this nigga gonna tell you, ever hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. But this is true.
If it hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, but that's why God gave us feelings.
Ooh, boom.
If you didn't feel anything, you would never know you would get hurt.
And that's what my therapist said, the problem lies.
Wait, is that what she said?
Yes.
Because I told her that.
Because just because we gave you feelings doesn't mean you have to exploit them.
Bitch, we ain't exploiting. We're not exploiting. We're exploring, ho. We're not
exploring. Okay.
We're not exploiting. We're exploring. All right, we're gonna explore your feelings.
What topic are we in?
I don't know, but we're gonna explore. Who is your hoe? Who do you see? Do I need to go see this bitch? Cause she sounds like she's put some shit in my nigga's head that don't need to be there. I need to see your bitch.
No, you don't.
I do, because this bitch got me fucked up. Let's go. You know what?
They got me fucked
Ooh.
up. They got me fucked up.
It's
That's
got me
it.
fucked
That's
up. Ooh, this got me fucked up. Not today, not the one fucked up. Ooh, therapist got me fucked up, and I'm not the one. Bitch, don't play with my husband. I will burn your whole office down. Like,
Please don't. It's in her garage. I like it. She got tea in there.
So is that a home?
Yeah.
Call me left eye hoe.
She got tea and a cat. I like it.
The last person had, you know what? You know what? I'll leave your therapy to you. I'll leave your therapy.
I like her. She's nice.
You don't even see her half the time, and half the time it's on Skype, so
we,
not even that.
we video chat.
Video chat. So, bitch, you haven't even met him, and you gonna sell me? That's what I've been dealing with for now. Oh, let me talk to her. Let me talk to her.
For what?
Because I'm gonna tell this hoe what you've been doing for them.
Bitch, I want a therapy. You need to talk to her.
But you know what that was? That was the word of the week. The word of the week. Yeah. So let's move on.
Also,
into
I'm almost positive nobody's going to say that word of the week. Because I don't remember.
That was a very distracted word of the week, but it still works. Well, let's move into bar talk.
We're just at bar talk.
Yes, we got to keep it moving. This is bar talk. Grab a drink, stay a while. Cheers.
We're cute on this side. Look at that. Look at my white skin.
Why does that have to be white?
Because that's what white people like, and they want to have all the money in the world.
I love my dark skin.
I love my brown skin.
I love my dark, black, deep, burnt skin.
I love my brown skin. You know I love my brown skin. Do you just unfuck my motherfucking bitch?
So you're getting mad that I unplugged your mic when you didn't have the bitch plugged in. The whole first side of the show.
Nigga, I heard
but you know what?
you.
As your producer,
I heard you.
As your producer, this is why I don't like you yelling, because I can't hear I can hear you yelling through my mugs. So I couldn't hear, and then I was just like, it doesn't sound, because I produced 81 podcasts, so I know what it's supposed to sound like.
Okay.
So I was like, it doesn't sound like it was supposed to, and you just weren't on. And I figured it out. I was just like, and I was looking, I was like, you weren't on.
Go to the next motherfucker time.
You should be paying me for this, sir. Oh, you do, because I get every paycheck. Nigga is paid for. I love my life.
I think the fuck not. But
someone said, what do you do for a living? I said, fucking nigga for a living. What do you do? What do you do?
We're gonna go to the next story.
Ma'am, you.
Ma'am.
What do you do?
You.
Oh, you work at Starbucks? That's cute.
Starbucks? Okay. Who the fuck works at Starbucks?
A lot of my friends work at Starbucks.
I'm sorry for that man, but that's not
That's
me.
definitely a woman. You know Chelsea works at Starbucks.
Who the fuck is Chelsea?
Chelsea the comedian. She ran our first live show. Chelsea the clown.
The skinny bitch.
Moving on. We're gonna move into bar talk. Would you catfish? I would catfish to see how it is to be ugly. Why you laugh?
This is not where this conversation.
Because you know why? Because you know why?
Ugly bitches be getting the best dick, and I don't understand
No. Even you, when we were dating online, you thought I was fake. Everyone thinks I'm fake. Every time I go online and I post a photo,
because you post a photo from 16 to 18.
But if I post a photo now on any type of website, everyone thinks I'm fake.
You look too good.
That's, I mean.
And you know what?
Well, thank my mother and James, but that's not my problem. Like, I shouldn't have to prove to you that I am. That's why I have a problem on the circle. Because I look too good, and I don't post like candidates. I only post, because I do a lot of video. I only post when I post a photo, that shit is a good photo. Otherwise, I'm posting video.
Okay.
I'm the king of YouTube and Instagram stories. You will see me in a car. You will see me in a lot. You will see me in a car. You will see me on a dot. You will see me here. You'll see me there. You'll see me everywhere. But when I post a
you know
photo,
what darkness suits?
What?
I don't know. I was being
But when I post a photo, it's probably gonna be like one of my. I don't post mediocre photos. Like I don't just sit there with my phone and be like, I post. When I post a photo on Instagram, that shit's been taken by a professional person.
I post mediocre photos.
That's mediocrity, yes. When I post a photo on Instagram, it's taken by a professional. Otherwise, this video it has great lighting because we have standards.
And you know what? Even as his own husband, I cannot live up to what he likes on Instagram because
no, I have standards. Like I don't post every day. I post once a month. I will post once a month, but when I post
12 posts a year.
But when I post,
it's with Nike, it's with Mercedes Benz, it's with Gucci,
because
it's with Louis.
But I don't post on my page. But I do 15 to 30 stories a day. So if you watch my stories, and here's the thing, Christopher, I want people. I've learned Instagram. You don't make your money in posts anymore. You know where you make your money? The stories.
Yes.
Where people are watching right now. The swipes up.
The
swipe up and buys.
Yes.
That's where you make your money. I want to have more people watching my stories than I do my posts. So I do more posts than I do than stories. It's complicated. But I'm doing it. I get $1,000. I get 1,000 views per day on my stories.
Because $1,000 per day. That's a lot of money.
That's not. But you know what? We get $10 per day for the podcast.
Hey, that's still
$70.
More than some me bitches get a year from ABD.
That's more than some of y'all hoes get for child support. So
and some bitches get only $197 because you live in a hand program. You know, I'm not gonna tell you secrets. We're gonna move on to the next topic.
Well, let's move right into the niggatry of niggadoo.
You know, if you receive ABD, you can't receive SSI at the same time.
What? You did what?
Age, blind, disability. You can't get SSI at the same time.
Nigga. I'm 100% nigga.
I'm 200% nigga.
Crazy. He doesn't get my mic.
Oh, you want a mic. No, but you want to be in my motherfucking business, bitch.
He just wants to be here with me.
Why you hate yourself as nigga?
Okay, so
I'm a nigga.
Well, you don't stop it like that. You slide down on the volume.
Slide down.
Slide down. You're making my time more work.
Okay. So according to Fox 5, police. Disguised woman runs off with the plug twice with an expensive watch in the cab mall.
She ran off with the plug twice.
When they saw she had this is a video, so I'm sorry for you bitches that can't see it. We'll post a link.
Thank you.
Determined to uncover.
I'm not determined to cover anything. You know what? A lot of niggas work at AIDS too.
In Atlanta?
HIV.
You'll see only here on Fox 5 News. Surveillance video shows a high-dollar heist at a mall in DeKalb County. Police say this woman, in an extravagant disguise, had her eye on this, a nearly $5,000 Rolex watch.
That shit ugly.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, I told you.
That bitch ran out. Ran out on the plug twice.
Open the door, bitch. I'm running out.
She ran off on the plug twice. Ran off on the plug twice.
You remember that time we went to the mall and my cousin got arrested?
Yes!
And we didn't know it was her until after the fact.
Didn't realize she was the same person until he saw the driver in the getaway car.
This time she came alone. You could see that's a very expensive jacket, and she came in completely alone, and she acted like she wanted to buy something for
Because
her.
the jacket lime green is expensive.
Wait, first of all,
What lime green animal do you know?
when I go buy expensive shit, you know what I go wear?
What?
My rags. Because I'm trying to cop a fucking lawsuit. I'm trying to cop a lawsuit. When I go to buy expensive shit, I make sure I wear my worst. Because y'all gonna be racist and shit, and y'all gonna be fucking whatever.
Whatever.
And we gonna sue. So she wore her best. If someone wears their best, they don't have it. They don't have it. She's wearing a $10,000 fur to look at a $5,000
What animal
watch.
is lime green?
Oh no, that's a fur. That's a real fur.
Surveillance video with Fox 5. In it, he says this woman dressed the part of a shopper with expensive taste. On January 3rd, she wore a fur coat and large sunglasses, hiding her eyes on this gem, a $4,800 Rolex watch. The store owner didn't want to show his face on camera, but says the jewelry is 14 karat gold and silver.